Hi everyone! It's been a while. But most importantly, hi to me. And finally, I'm back. It's been 2 years and 4 months since my last post. Hitting upload today took so much courage, patience, and quiet convincing. But thank you for the grace of the Lord because I am here. A lot has happened in those years I spent off camera. I focus on my studies, on my passion, and I spend time with my family and friends, which I really love. But in the middle of those happy moments, my heart seemed to be longing for the lenses. But with happiness came with heavy days that crushed my creativity, hindering my capability to pick up the camera. It wasn't that I didn't want to blog anymore. It was more that life handed me realization so big I had no choice but to pause and face them. And since I don't have a huge following, my return is more about choosing to show up for myself, finally, without relying on public affirmation to feel enough. Looking back, I can now admit something I wasn't brave enough to say before. I use vlogging to fill up spaces because I felt lonely. Because even surrounded by people and activities, something in my heart always felt empty. Maybe it's because after the pandemic, I never really rebuilt genuine connections. Then came one of my toughest reasons for my break, my second puberty. I want to welcome that phase gently, but it hit me hard. For almost a year, I have dealt with intense acne breakout that crushed my confidence. It wasn't just about appearance. It shook the way I saw myself. But now, by healing slowly and embracing the process, I found my pink again. I've learned to be comfortable in my own skin, literally and emotionally. Change is uncomfortable, even painful at times. But the more I sat with it, the more I understood that it wasn't happening to me, but for me. Eventually, what once felt heavy became something I could appreciate and even something I could love. At 20, facing real insecurity was humbling. I also realized how much I had depended on public validation without noticing how much it affected my reality and my coping mechanism. When that realization hit, it felt like a wake-up call. So I stepped away from a field I always thought I belonged in, not because I stopped loving it, but because I needed a moment to breathe, to recalibrate, to find myself again. And fortunately, with God's grace, I slowly found the strength to return. Looking back now, I'm grateful for everything, even the parts that hurt. I'm proud of the person I was and the person I become. Mistakes were made, yes, but each one taught me something I needed to learn. So to myself, thank you for being strong. Thank you for being patient. I am proud of you, truly.